I want to get into this isn't. It's not really a news item for us in fantasy here, right? But Chris Olave signs a 4-year, $132 million extension through 2030. Jordan Tyson is back from the hamstring injury, so he's fine. He's practicing. We think he's pretty healthy, right? You're not spending that kind of money if you have any long-term concerns about his health. Overall, I wanted to use this as an excuse to talk about the Saints offense a little bit here, Lawrence. I like me some Chris Olave this year, and I like Jordan Tyson, and Tyler Shuck. I'm very, very high on, but I have Olave at wide receiver 14. I have him 30th overall, and I have Tyson at wide receiver 63rd overall in my ranks. Yeah. Again, that are on FantasyLife.com. I'm a company man.
Yeah, when you look at the totality of this Saints offense, right? I feel like we're gonna get surprisingly a lot of passing volume. It's just like kind of Bo Nix in his second year led the league in passing attempts per game. I think we could see that out of Tyler Shuck. You look at the kind of players they have. Look at their running backs. Travis Achan, right? They still got Alvin Kamara. They still got.
I'm not in on Achan. I'm not in on pronouncing his name that way. I'm just saying, like, I know what he said. I'm just saying I think it's ETN. No one's asking me. I'm just I'm not saying out on the player. I'm just out on the pronunciation. You have to do it when you first come to the league. Like that's what Devon Achane did. Devon Achane, he was Achane, and then he had the big game, and he said Achane, Devon Achane. But Achane, you're like, how do you get Achane out of that? I'm sorry.
I don't know. But when you look at ETN, Achan, we'll just call him Travis, right? But you got him, you got Kamara. Those are two running backs that are known for catching the ball out of the backfield. Both guys could even get in the slot sometimes. So you got a lot of pass catchers in this offense headed by Chris Olave, and the contract should make you feel, especially if you're a dynasty manager with Chris Olave, that contract should make you feel a lot better about his situation going forward, because just in 2024, people were talking about, is this dude going to play football again? Well, I think he is for $132 million. So I like Chris Olave, even as the wide receiver 1 on my team. If I could come out first with a top running back or two, or if he's my wide receiver 2, I like him in that instance. But I expect a lot of passing volume out of Tyler Shuck in this offense.
I love Tyler Shuck. He is one of my favorite sleepers this year as kind of a late-round quarterback. People forget this is a guy that was top 10 in fantasy points per game once he became the starter over the second half of the year. I see my old friend Aloha Bricks chiming in. He wants to know Baker Mayfield or Tyler Shuck. I say Shuck. I have Shuck at 17. I have Baker at 21. Shuck runs more than you think, and I am a little nervous about this Buccaneers offense. We love Baker Mayfield, right? We love Baker Mayfield, but I'm a little nervous about this Bucs offense without Mike Evans, Ibuka. We haven't seen Chris Godwin get back to being Chris Godwin yet. Hopefully he's fully healthy, but Ibuka was inconsistent last year. I'm hearing great reports about Ted Hurst, by the way, who I think is going to be a thing at some point this year, but I don't know, Lawrence. Quarterback, I will say, but when you sit here and you go wow, you have Baker Mayfield at 21. I mean, quarterback is insanely deep this year. Insanely deep.
Yeah, and again, Baker Mayfield, another quarterback who's going to give you I think that's a good question by Aloha Bricks, because both of them they both got pass catching running backs. They both going to throw the hell out of the football. So it's a really good one to talk about.